beautiful morning out. What are we going to get ourselves into today? Well, good afternoon, everyone. Today's fixing day. We had our shaft here on our MFD. It lost a couple of bolts. And I heard crunch, crunch, crunch underneath. I was like, what the heck? Good thing I was only crawling away loading silage. And I got out, and here the shaft was angled down here. And oh, okay. What happened? One of these bolts fell out. And of course, you can see those. I don't know if you can see those. I get this in the right way here, and hopefully it focuses. Maybe not. Oh, I don't know. Doesn't matter. You can kind of see the needles there, missing some, so can't put that back together like that. So, thank to Brandon, the Enns brothers. Bought a whole new kit, I guess you could call it. $500 later. We'll put that back on. Good thing it wasn't anything too major and it wasn't flying down the road when it decided to fall off. Could have been a little more damage. So I guess we'll work on that for starters. Well, here's our shaft off the tractor and our universal in question. Just got to take it off with those take off those snap rings, pop it off. Take your other deal here. Try and line up our grease nipples so that each side you go to grease it, so you don't have to be twisting and turning all over the place. You can go to the same side. And that's what it's supposed to look like. Let's give it a whirl. Come on out. Ooh, this one's a little tougher. Ooh. Oy, oy, oy. Ooh. There, that helped. Oops, sorry. Kind of bumped you there for a minute. Coming. Oops. Okay, well, we'll be back. Well, we have success. Pays to take a minute and maybe check out YouTube and make a phone call and trial and error. I guess we'll get the other one back on. Well, after a little bit of research and trial and error, and got her done. The only dumb thing I did here is I didn't have my grease nipple lined up with the other side. Oh well. I guess I should have. There it is. I guess I just got to crawl around a little bit when I go to grease it. Not a major crisis. Not bad for basically a first timer. I guess get her back on the tractor now. Okay, now we're ready to put this back on here. That's the easy part. That's because there's a spline there. It just pops right on, and that's it. Now I just got to get this on here. Shouldn't be too tough. Clean some of this up here a little bit. And let's get at her. Okay. Get things lined up. Oh, we'll put this on first. This isn't going to work out so well. In case you're wondering, I am putting some thread locker on. First bolt, no, that doesn't look like it's going on right. Okay, I got a little problem here. I have to slide this out and go for one notch. The spline. Oh, I'll get back to you. Okay, we got the bolts on. Just on, though. Had to kind of take the shaft off and give it a little twist this way because it wasn't lining up right. And I couldn't turn that, of course, because I'd have to move the whole tractor, or at least the front end of it. Okay, we're kind of on the home stretch here, so hopefully the next clip I'll be moving it around, see what's going on. Well, looks like we got her beat. She cinched up good there. Had to get in the tractor and back it up just a hair. Oop, dang on. Because this was way up here and I couldn't get enough leverage with a wrench in there because of this casting. So I just had to basically pop it out of park. And it rolled back just enough for me to tighten those two up. The other two are tight. Now I get to put this thing back on. Whether it really is going to help much or not because it didn't really hold the shaft in the first place. What it is, back in the day we had a plastic tube that actually went over this, supposed to protect the shaft, I guess, for whatever reason. And the last time we had this apart, I think it was for changing the yoke here, because that spline was poached. I think we ended up just leaving it off because it was just so full of junk and crap. You can see where it's rubbed over the years. So since it's not on the baler anymore and going through a bunch of long hay, it's not much worry to stuff to wrap in. So gotta take some chances in life, I guess. So okay, I guess we're back in business as this machine anyways. Off to the next project. Well, next project. Got to do some welding here on the old... This was actually a farmhand loader bucket that we modified to put on the 725. So, it's only 60 years old. And Dad decided he likes once in a while to relive his youth when he used to work road construction, thinking he can clear trees with this loader like a D9 cat. Well, he had the one tooth that's missing out of here, had it sticking out, and I guess, I don't know what the hell happened, but it was bent way out in one direction there pretty good, and of course these are breaking apart pretty bad. I don't know, it's getting seen a lot of metal fatigue, so I'm not sure how much more we're going to use this thing. I see there's some breakage here now. So, and then again he was grabbing trees, and that kind of went for a ride. Lost the angle iron that's supposed to be on the end of her there, so I guess we'll get some welding done on this thing. When in doubt, use Bruce. Guess that's about as good as we're gonna get her. Well, it's about the best I can get done. Just need a piece of angle iron now. I'll have to probably go to Pelican's and get that. I don't think I got the piece that was on there. It fell off. Who knows where it went. So I think I'll just go get another piece at Pelican someday and weld that on, and we'll call her good. Do some other touch-ups here and there and call it a day. Well, both loader tractors are fixed for now, till something else breaks. Like I always say, ready to wreck again. I guess on that note, we'll probably end the video with that. There's one more thing I didn't get to today, but that probably is finished putting the bearing in that one. That was its own video in itself, and I should have done, but finished putting the bearing in that, and yeah. Looks like there's something to fix here too. Always something to fix, I guess. Like, comment, subscribe, all that other fun stuff, and we'll see you in the next one.